maybe the fact you shared wasn't that it was 9 degrees. Maybe somebody shares a fact that's like, fact, uh, did you tell a customer that they shouldn't list their home until January? That's what I was told. The fact is, the customer told me you said that. That's a fact. You're
And
stating,
Aaron, just I'm gonna pause you here for a second. I
yeah,
don't have an issue with confrontation. I just feel like there was a little bit of back and forth early on with him and I, so there's a little bit of history. So at this point, that is the reason why I'm just, you know, kind of backing and keeping my distance from level three. Um, so it's not
okay,
that I just have a problem with confrontation in general. I don't. It's just the history.
I got it.
Yeah.
Um, so the next, I'll just finish this up and then we'll move on.
Mhm.
But the level 4 is an opposing opinion.
Mhm.
Somebody gives you an opposing opinion. And it could have been, did you hear about the Lions game last night? And I don't know what happened in the game, but let's say the Lions lost. So facts and figures. It's like, oh, I hate that they lost. I hate it. I can't stand the Cowboys. They're the worst team ever. That's an opinion about the facts or figures. And then the opposing opinion is like, well, screw you, pal. I'm a Cowboys fan. Like, what are you talking about? And it's like an opposing. That's a really light level opposing opinions, like that's more maybe jovial. But there are very serious, confrontations that happen that are opposing opinions, right? You could quote the divorce statistics across America right now and go like people don't get to resolution of conflict very well sometimes, for whatever reason. Not casting judgment here. I'm just saying like, and then or you could say the businesses that have split ways and business partners parting ways and doing other things. Level 5 is resolution of um, the conflict. So conflict is what happens, right? And resolution of conflict is the highest level of communication you can have. And I will just point out that I believe that the people that most people are closest to in life are the people that they have gone to level 5 with repeatedly. I have definitely gone through all 5 levels with my wife many times. Been married 28 years. Many times we've gone through one, two, three, four, and 5. And I would say that the ride or die people in your life are the people that you maybe have had those situations with, that you've worked through them with those people to a place where you restore the love, restore the relationship, restore the care for each other because you care about relationships, right? And so that those people, like, I mean, definitely my parents went to level 5, the four, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 many times. My children levels 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 many times. But if you stop short of level 5, you usually end relationships or they're a struggle. And this is true with customers. This is true with our bosses. This is true with if you ever have employees. This is true with love interests. Like Jordan is one of my love interests. You know, I want to rekindle the love here in the office with him. But like there are those people that you go to that level with, like I think it's a very healthy thing, and we could talk about it from a biblical perspective. It's the same thing, like a restoration of relationship kind of a thing. It's like that is something that I think is valuable to do because people have value. Everybody has value. And so if we can restore a relationship through going all the way through all those levels, and sometimes you're in level 3 and 4 for a while and a lot of back and forth to get to level 5. It's like, well, I thought this, you thought that, we misunderstood. Oh, I didn't realize that's what you meant. Like we can go back and forth between 3 and 4, like a ping pong match until we get to 5. So, um, But with as far as like getting that deal over the finish line, this should be if an agent ever says, I don't want to, let's just say it's not Brady, it's somebody else. If an agent ever brings this concept up of the one I hear the most common at this time of year is you should wait till spring to list your home. I've heard that from probably several hundred times from realtors in
That's so
like
stupid.
October and November and December. Like, what are you even talking about? You should wait till March or April to list your home. Hear it all the time. And what I would say is, your realtor doesn't know what they're talking about. People are buying homes year round. Let me take you to realtor.com and I will show you. Have you looked on
Mhm.
realtor.com? I can look on realtor.com in your area, and there are many, many listed homes, and there are many, many homes that are closing right now. That is not a realtor that I would want to do business with, would be my response. Now, I understand you can't really say that in this situation without it being, like sort of like throwing, infighting. And so we don't want to do that. And we'll go get that resolved today. But yeah, I think that's what I would normally do is I would be like, your realtor. First of all, I'd be like, is this your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister? And if it is, then I would be like, can I just share some advice with you? And you can do with this what you'd like, but I would not list my home with someone who I'm very close with as like a family member because it's just an opportunity to drive a wedge between you over a transaction that you don't need to, you know. Hire a professional who's somebody who's one of the top agents in the area and just go get it sold and don't make it into something that turns into a weird Thanksgiving and Christmas for the rest of your life because of the deal you had mom list your home, you know. That's what I normally tell people because sometimes it's like the unexperienced realtor. And the other thing I'll tell them about realtors is like, I'll ask them, how many transactions?
Has your realtor done? Mhm.
What's that?
Yeah, how many transactions has your realtor done?
Not only have they done, but last year, how many
Yeah.
transactions did that realtor do last year or this year?
Mhm.
How many years
Of
have they
experience do they have?
been in the business? Right? Like those two questions, if they don't know the answer to that, it's crazy. I would say, did they give you a CMA, which is a comparative market analysis? Did they give you a net to seller? If they didn't do those things, like you don't have a good realtor. Have you looked at the photos from other homes they have listed to see if they represented that home well? You're going to pay the same price no matter who you hire to do this job. Don't you think if I told you that all cars are $10,000, do you want a 1986 Ford Escort or do you want a 2026 Lamborghini? Which one would you like? Because they're all the same price. Same is true with realtors. They all charge the same amount. Don't you want the best one? Why would you settle for not the best one when they all charge the same amount? Don't you want the one that's the best? Don't you want the one that's going to sell it the fastest for the most money for you? That would be how I normally handle that whole realtor scenario. And I will blow up their realtor because their realtor is going to blow up my deal. So that's usually my move. But you got to do it very tactfully, right?
Mhm.
You don't tell them your realtor sucks. You ask them questions about their realtor.
And then make them realize that their realtor sucks.
You do what my wife does. My wife makes it seem like it was my idea. And I'm like, what kind of Jedi mind trick was that you just pulled on me?
That's awesome.
Yes, I did just buy you a new car. How was it my idea? I don't remember how it became my idea or whatever. So, but the way you do it is by asking questions that make them question.
Mhm.
And there's the list of questions. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna jump off of here, let you guys get back to life. And I am going to call
Put you
you
out.
as soon as we jump off of here, Natalia. Okay.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
All right. Appreciate you guys. Hope you have a
Yeah.
great weekend, y'all. See
You
ya.
too.